Michael de Nostradam was born in France in 1503. After getting himself expelled from medical school at a very early age, he later began doing horoscopes and even wrote an almanac of astrological predictions. Once most of his predictions were regarded as successes, many high-ranking officials began to compete with each other in order to gain access to more of his work. With all that said, he shortened his name to Nostradamus and even wrote further almanacs and will go on to contain 6,338 total prophecies. With all that said, today, Top 5 Supreme brings you 5 Nostradamus predictions for 2018. Before we get started with today's video, don't forget to click the bell to get notified every single day with the best tops you'll ever see. Now let's get rolling. Number 5. In one passage, Nostradamus says the following: "The great royal one of gold, augmented by brass, the agreement broken, war opened by a young man, people afflicted because of a lamented chief, the land will be covered with barbarian blood." Doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going on here. Trump could be considered the great royal one of gold. Of course, Donald Trump is the president of the United States. Brass could be the U.S. Army. The agreement broken by a young man line could refer to North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, who could be close to violating the terms of the Korean Armistice Agreement. Add it all up, and it could spell doom for a lot of people, and it could be another testimony to the brilliance and foresight of Nostradamus. Number 4. Nostradamus predicts strong earthquakes that will shake many areas in 2018, namely China, claiming 2018 will be the home of a fury of earthquakes that will cause thousands of deaths. Even during the winter of 2018, the belt of fire of the Pacific will record unusual activity and will cause eruptions in 3 different volcanoes. He also claims there will be typhoons in China, Japan, and Australia. Russia will be affected by the weather as well. Number 3. Claiming that rich people will die many times, Nostradamus has foreseen the collapse of the world's economy. He suggests that it would be caused by the rising of resentment against the status quo. But what exactly does that mean? Will the world's poorest people begin to rise up and revolt against the wealthy? Only time will truly tell, but according to Nostradamus, we should all be on alert. Number 2. Now this one is pretty scary. The kings will steal the forests, the sky will open, and the fields will be burnt by the heat, Nostradamus once wrote. We see it every day. Acres and acres of trees and wildlife being uprooted and cleared for parking lots and shopping malls. I wonder how much we actually stop to think about what we're doing to the planet in the long term. Some experts believe it's a warning about the next destruction of the tropical forests and the increase of the ozone's hole, which will inevitably provoke an exposure of the Earth to some solar radiation. That doesn't sound good to me. Number 1. Mount Vesuvius is a supervolcano located on the Gulf of Naples in Italy. It's best known for its eruption in 79 AD that led to the burying and destruction of several Roman cities. Nostradamus, along with Italian geologists and volcanologists, state the volcano is still active and a huge eruption is expected at the end of 2018. Could it be as bad as the one that took out Pompeii and Herculaneum all those centuries ago? Unfortunately for all of us, only time will tell now. As you can see, the predictions and affirmations of Nostradamus have captured the minds and imaginations of people for thousands of years. Is it possible that things he spoke of all that time ago are still a possibility to come true in today's world? How do we explain his other so-called predictions that have come true? Is there true credence to what he describes? Or is he just saying a bunch of random things and hoping that sometimes something actually comes true? We all will wait and see, I guess. If you like this list, please take a moment and like this video by hitting the thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Top 5 Supreme. That way you never have to miss out on any of our interesting videos ever again.